Alright, hi everybody. Um, the quest of new rescue, and so it begins. With a new place now to take and heal more girls, we are on the hunt to do a rescue. We managed to raise enough money for this event, and it will be the first, it will be a fast in and out rescue. A large number of kids. We have been watching this particular brothel for some time, but lack the ability or the aftercare due to having overfilled all of our current orphanages. Since the since a couple of team members have occupied uh, a place and are now are far enough along on the building and staffing that they have opened the doors to us. Woohoo! Green, it's a go. So we found an old elementary school that had been abandoned years ago that recently had been converted into a child brothel. It was a well-known location for locals and has started to become known in the foreigner circles, meaning that foreigner destination for child prostitution. It is good that we can finally do something about it. Due to its large size and amount of kids, we had to take time to get enough team members. These 20 teammates are the best of the best and are happy to be here. The location was abandoned because commerce moved down the road, leaving this so far for the kids to go to school. It has a road in front that is somewhat busy, but not much light or not much at night. Gaps of traffic are up to 20 minutes at a time. We will place spotters in good distance of the road in both directions to prevent anyone while the rescue is underway. The rear of the school has a mountain and slides closer each time it rains. Towards the front is a few dirt roads that will work their way around the jungle toward the sea, where they can connect to larger roads that we will use to run to safe house. The old school that is now a brothel, we have confirmed had up to 60 kids at a given time. Currently there are 42 that we will be rescuing. There are 7 guards and it is gang owned. It's gang owned. All are armed, so we'll have to be smart. There will be outside and or yeah, there will be some outside and 4 of them in the inside. We'll try to make this very quiet, and so we will have to be very smart. There will be yeah, I'm sorry, I got lost. We got to make it fast so that no one can alarm anyone else to allow us to grab the kids and be gone in minutes. We arranged the liberated vehicles. I love that word, liberated. That we have, and a couple we had to borrow. 3 of ours will collect the girls in well, yeah, 3 of ours will collect the girls in until we can get to the main road, then transfer them to the vans that will take them to 3 safe houses to be evaluated and then informed of what is going on and what will happen. We do this each time. We get the girls to safety, and because it's a little chaotic and it also gives them a little bit of time to calm down, we try to have plenty of females and the volunteers or the soldiers to be with them. It makes them feel a little bit more comfortable. So anyway, we will wait till 3 a.m. That will be the quietest time. Several hours before then, any customers will be detained till we have made the rescue. So we are on and have done the walk through several times, and all was good. Estimated time of extraction will be 8 minutes, then 20 minutes to the main road, then another 4 for each of the safe houses. Prior to the rescue, 7 customers will be detained, and 2 were from Great Britain. They were left tied up and would be found by morning, maybe. 5 teammates moved on the 3 guards outside and made quick work of them, and they will be out for longer. My glass just broke. And is leaking on the floor. Anyway, they will be made quick work of, and they will be out for longer than the rescue. They then moved to the brothel, waited for the rest of the team. Power was cut as expected. 2 of the 4 came out near the brothel and waited for the rest of them. When the power was cut as expected, 2 of the 4 came out near their wiring box. 2 both joined the others that were sleeping. The other 2 were near the front and were not concerned, expecting it to just be a normal brownout. We had to be a little tougher with these guys because they would be able to see the teammates coming even in the dark due to some candles they had lit. So with all the guards down and the doors open, the rest of the team entered. The lights were turned back on with most of the girls asleep. A couple of the nuns with us gathered the girls, as we always as always it's a bit chaotic. We had secured all doors and to prevent any of the girls from attempts at escape, but it was not needed. The girls, even though a bit scared, respected the nuns. 2 of the female teammates also assisted. They moved them fast to the vehicles, waiting outside. The girls are somewhat calm now and knew they would be transferred to the vans next. We were out in 8 minutes, and all were on their way to the main road, each taking slightly different routes. As you know, if you've been following me, how we do things, and it's not predictable by the bad guys, but it's always predictable by how we do it. And that makes it a lot safer and easier to control. Anyway, so the spotters from rooftops to make sure the spotters watched from rooftops to make sure there were no shadows. The guards were detaining the visitors. Were now on their way to meet the group at the main road. At main road, all was orderly, and the spotters were already placed among the main road to follow as we began the trip to the safe houses. All went well in transfer, except for some of the kids were injured or too weak to walk on their own. Once in the van, they were all given water and some cookies to stabilize them till the safe houses, till they got to the safe houses. The trip was free from any drama and went smooth. We used all 3 safe houses and were well guarded during the time that they were there. Bathed, new clothes, a good meal, and wounds were taken care of till they could get to the final destination. They would get treatment, again, like most of the rescues. They were starving, and to our luck, nothing was serious physical, but there are a different level of evaluation, as you can imagine. Few can take witnessing the condition of these girls on any of our rescues. Once all 3 safe houses were ready to go, they left and headed towards our new orphanage. Everything went smooth, and when entering the gates, I could only think I was entering a military base. The team had done a really great job with this. The inside was being transformed into a really beautiful place with plenty of flowers and even some trees. I will tell more as it gets closer to the completion. The girls getting out of the vans were wide-eyed and seemed really calm. Maybe they had never seen a place like this before. Who knows? Even though it was not finished, it has a calming effect. The nuns took the girls to their new beds and carried the ones that were not in good enough shape. They saw the rooms were 6 would be in each room with their own bed and no doors, but it had windows to look out. They also had a place to put anything they would like, but now have nothing, but will soon. Each bed had a little stuffed animal, and they had extras. If any of the girls wanted a different stuffed animal, but no one wanted anything different, no one that wanted anything different, I think they were just so excited to see something and the feeling, that was happening with them. The older girls, 13 and 14 years old, were separated to be the leaders in each room now. For now, they were left to explore with just some of the nuns hanging out in case they needed anything. Next on the agenda was more food would be provided in the kitchen area, and then medical where needed, with a short talk about where they were and just a little about how it would work. And above all, they were safe. What I think they were most amazed about was their freedom and the real bathrooms. The nuns and volunteers would stay close for some time till all were comfortable in this new place. This was the first time this new place had kids in it. This year, 47 rescued from this rescue. This is a lot, and I'm sure we will feel it soon. But for now, this is a really good feeling, a really great feeling to know that the security and what will come for all who have passed this way. Previously, we had 868 rescues. Now with this rescue of 47, the new total is 915. God bless our team, and follow us on my website and send people there, like the videos, and get people to subscribe. It all helps us getting the word out. So thank you, and we'll see you again.